Hey, Roy Blue.
On average, IT technicians spend 5 to 10 hours each week
On
on
average.
manual mundane tasks.
This is probably the greatest.
All right, let me turn this down. Shut up, stupid rooster, man. Hate you. Everybody, what's going on? Can y'all hear me all right? All right, Tanisha James, what's up? Miss Davis, Millionaire J. Make that money, honey. Joya, what's up? Queen Beijing, how you doing? Look at Mel L. Long time. I'm gonna blow that rooster head off in December when I do my offering. That bitch gonna be on the pile, baby, because I don't like him. I don't know that rooster. How you doing, Ella? Queen B. Orion's daughter, how are you? So everybody, now I'm coming to you with another master teaching. I told y'all when I do these things right here, this is part of my epic story. Hey, China Womble, what's up? So this is part of my epic story. Now, y'all know I'm creating this epic story, so I don't have to allege it, nothing in this right here, because this is my opinion. This is how I want you guys to see things. Now, they say that the earth, and I'm just going to jump on in here, and I want you guys to understand something. There is not going to be another spiritualist that's going to teach you guys how to stop this reincarnating cycle that we're going through. Let me tell you again. We're going through a reincarnation cycle, and it has nothing to do with karma. It has nothing to do with the universal laws. That's bullshit. Okay, that's straight bullshit, people. We are going through these recycling karma energy because we haven't got our emotions under control. Now, let me say that again because I'm diving right into this bit. The reason why we are constantly recycling on this planet because we haven't got our emotions under control. Let me give you a couple examples before I talk about how this works. So, when you come to any spiritual system, no matter if it's Christianity, no matter if it's Islam, no matter if it's Yoruba, no matter where you come, there's always some form of water that you need to get your ass into, to be reborn again, to be baptized, to be made anew. When you come out your mother's belly down there, you know what I'm saying? There's always the thing that you're in this ambient fluid. Our world, planet Earth, the government is ran on maritime law. Now, if you guys ain't picking up what the fuck what I should say, not what I'm putting down. If you ain't picking up what the fuck is drizzling down or raining down on your head, then you must be thick. So now, if I'm gonna create an environment of liquidity, and that is a real word, I ain't make that one up, y'all. Now I'm gonna make this word up. If I'm gonna emerge you in a liquefied society, and I'm gonna make everything that is your essence about water, I'm gonna put you in all kind of ship forms, relationships, partnerships, marriage ships, fuck ships. Hell, when we go on cruises, we even go on a ship to cruise on water. So if I'm gonna ship you somewhere, there's that water, right? We're riding on that water. If you was born in your mother's womb, you was in ambient fluid. You came out, you was wet. You came out, first thing you did, doctor hit you on that. You cry. Wah. Why do a doctor want to hit a baby on the ass when they come out? Not to see if they're alive. You can feel, you can smell the breath, you can see. All that shit come out. They want to give you pain. They want to give you a sense to start your journey off. This is what's stopping us from from not reincarnating anymore. Ladies, if you have your partner in the room when you're giving birth to your baby, tell the doctor, don't you put your goddamn hands on him. Don't you slap him. Just rub his back real gentle and soft. Because the first thing you're doing, you're creating pain, sorrow, strife. You're creating a shock. And when you shock something, It's like you're locking that kid's energy, quantum locking that kid energy to this plane, to this planet, because only thing it knows is pain. So now it's gonna do the what? It's gonna do the first thing it do. It's gonna cry. Now tears gonna come out that baby eye. Those tears gonna evaporate and it's gonna go up here and it's gonna touch that firmament. And when the tears touch that firmament, it's gonna, how you say, condense, and it's gonna fall back down like rain. Are y'all understanding where I'm going with this now? I'm starting off, but y'all gonna get it eventually. Now, do you see why all these universal laws and energies of karma is bullshit? Oh, we got some master teaching going on. I'm finna ride you, baby. I'm finna ride you like a pony. You can be a great person and do everything right. You can adhere to the laws, the universal laws, the karmic laws. You can give people money. You can give them the shirt off your back. You can do whatever. You can give them the good word. You can do no wrong. You can do no motherfucking wrong. And you would still get into conflict with somebody. And you would still have an anger, an issue with somebody. Or somebody will have an anger or an issue with you. And then when you expire, your spirit, aka water, water transfer into air, air is spirit. It goes up to heaven, and that glass dome, that firmament that's over us, allows that shit to come back down like rain. But here's the thing with clouds, people. Before the clouds dissipate and become heavy with the moisture that is falling back down into the clouds, making it clouds and making it gloomy so it could rain, the clouds tells a message. The clouds tells a message to the heavens, to the sky father, sky mother, whatever you want to call it. It tells a message and saying this person is sad today. This person is hurting today. This person just got abused in some form or fashion. This person is sorrow, depressed. This person is feeling it. Because let me tell you something. When the sun is out and it's a sunny day and you happy, things are going good with you, they say there's not a cloud in the sky. This is a red letter day. This is a joyous thing. But as soon as you get sad, they say, oh man, the world is misty blue. It's all sad and gloomy. Oh, the clouds. What about that song? I'm going to tell you how they hid the shit in plain sight. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Please don't take my sunshine away. Why are you blue? Why, when it's about to storm, the clouds turn gray and they fill up with water, and you can say, oh man, they finna bust at the seams. That's all of our emotions being trapped in those clouds, getting ready to rain back down on us. Shit that we have done to other people, there go that karma. The karma is not sitting behind you with a scythe and a stick whooping you on your ass. It's gonna rain down on your planet. It's gonna rain on your head. In the South, we say, "Ooh, it's gonna rain on your head." That's saying you finna get all the bullshit that you done gave back, all the tears and sorrow you had somebody else cry, all those sleepless nights that person felt, that depression, the people that took their life, the people who life you took, the people who you use and abuse and who you hurt. That emotion went up there to the cloud. Every teardrop, every time they took a piss, every time they inflicted gunshot wounds and cut themselves, it evaporated. Liquid evaporate and it goes back up to the heaven and forms a cloud. And then when them clouds get too big and the emotion get too high, it drops that water back down on us. And what we need to live, what they say, we need water. We need all kind of spiritualistic water. In tarot, water is emotion. Let's start right there. You got water, you got cups, you got all these things that represent spirit, right? Well, emotions. I think water do represent spirit. I think, and I forget what air represents, communication words. I don't. But people, listen to me. Water becomes air. So now I just talked around. Let me put it all together for you because I want you guys to get this. Now, this is what I'm talking about because I said a lot and I want to run it together. People, the reason why we can't escape this rock, the planet Earth, is not because we're not living within the karmic laws or our karmic principles or our karmic anything. The reason why we can't escape this rock is because that dome is keeping our emotions trapped here. It's keeping our spirit trapped here. Until we get a hold of our emotion, that shit is always going to rain back down on us. That's where you get the karma from, repercussions. I hope I'm teaching you something now. When you hurt somebody, their emotion goes up there and form them clouds. When it's too much for them clouds to hold, they rain that shit back down on you. Now then we gotta wash our ass in water. We gotta drink water. We gotta cook with water. We gotta clean with water. So we are inhabiting all of our bullshit back over again. That's what karma is, man. Karma is the seeded clouds dripping on us. Now, for those people out there who say, damn, they could create clouds. They could manipulate water, harp or hoppo or harp. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a tree. Boy, I'm gonna say, God damn, it's not a. I would say I can't take this. So now they creating clouds. They cloud seeding. You see what just happened over there in Dubai, over there in the Arab country. They tried to create cloud, but you got to think them people are sad over there. They got a war going on, people. They got a war. All the pain. Pay attention. All the pain, all the suffering, everything that's going on over there, and you want to take an artificial cloud and put it in the sky to create rain. What happened was the emotion got too much for the machine, the fake cloud. The emotion of those people dying over there in Palestine and stuff and Israel and all that nonsense, it seeded and it fell down and it washed that shit away and it brought the storm. You go and you look at and here let's get political with this thing because I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. You go and look at every state that catch a major hurricane, that catch it, that every time a hurricane came, they fucked some shit up. You go back 6 months to the day to when any hurricane struck. I bet you see there was a mass shooting, there was a senseless killing, there was something bad going on. Somebody, a massive fire where it created a lot of strife, turmoil, and chaos. Where they cried out to the heavens, and the heavens opened. The Bible say this: soul cried out to the heavens opened and flooded the world. Now let's take it back to Babylonian time. Let's take it back to the great deluge, when they say God opened the sky, opened the firmament, and the water poured in and washed away. During that time, those people was building a stairway to heaven. What are we doing now? We're building something to get through that firmament, to get into outer space. What's going on here? A lot of sorrow, sadness, people losing their homes, wars on all fronts. We afraid. We condition not to love one another. We condition not to want babies. Then when we get babies, we're hanging them, killing them, and destroying them. We condition not to want the woman, and then you condition not to want the man. So all this pain, sorrow, and strife that's going on, you don't think all that, you think all that kinetic energy is just going to sit here on the planet. That's our tears. That's our fears. That's our cries. That's every time we spit on the ground. That's every time we take a piss or a shit. That's everything liquid coming out of our body. It evaporates and the skies hears it. The clouds get full and they wash it back down on us. So how the hell can we be clean with the blood of Jesus Christ? Let's get into this motherfucker, right? How can we be clean with the blood of Jesus Christ when we tortured that fella on the cross and his blood went up there to heaven, and when it evaporated, his anguish, his sorrow, his depression came back down on top of us? And they say, oh, you've been cleaned by the blood of Jesus. No, you ain't been clean. You've been cursed by the blood of Jesus. Because his pain and his sorrow of what they did to him, hypothetically, why do you think he had to say on the cross, Father, I'm telling you some shit now. Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. But we've been cleaned by the blood of Christ. Or should we say we've been washed by the blood of Christ? Let's take a reference from the Bible because I want you guys to understand this. Everybody Bible thumpers, everybody's so Christian. No, everybody's scared of spirituality. But I'm trying to help you understand the reason why we can't get off this rock because we don't know how to control our emotion. Everybody want to sit up there and burn a bitch down with a black candle when they get in their feelings. Everybody want to sit up there and curse somebody out when somebody say something they don't want, they don't like, they don't understand. When you don't get your motherfucking way in a relationship, when you don't get your goddamn way with a person that you can't stand, when that person ain't on the street dying, begging, bleeding, so you can get gratification, what the fuck? Now I gotta, oh, I'm so angry. I want to make that motherfucker suffer. I can't move on with my life because I gotta make this person suffer. Oh, I want to see this person downfall. You're creating your own motherfucking clouds. You're creating your own gloom and doom. And you say, well, whew, that person suffered. I'm happy. That person suffered. No, that person right there just created a cloud. And that energy got to go up and talk to them clouds into the heaven because it's not going to escape this firmament. So it's going to fill up and it's going to rain back down on your ass. So now you're getting his curse or her curse. You're getting his anxiety or her anxiety. You're getting his or her mental anguish. You're getting her pain, her sorrow. Because I don't know about you, but I never felt the healing rain. I felt the rain wash me clean and allow me to feel like my skin is all tight and dry when I done got caught in the rain. And you say, ooh, that feels good. No, the rain don't feel good. It feels good when you dry off. It feels good because that you have released that energy. That person has released that energy. And even though it touched your head, just like the blood of Jesus is supposed to wash you clean, now you see how they faked this out with that Bible. If the blood of Jesus is going to rain down on heaven and wash all of us clean, so to say, we feel our skin feel tighter. We feel good when we dry off, get that emotion out of our ass. You go and you walk down that aisle and you give your life to Jesus Christ. First thing you do, you cry. Everybody cry. I don't know why. Why are we supposed to be doing something so great and we give our life to Jesus Christ? We cry. Uh, uh. They tell you, oh, let it out, baby. You remembering all the shit you did bad. You remember everything you ever did wrong in your life to somebody. It's coming out. Jesus is washing you clean with the blood. If that's so, why, when you take your 5-year-old granddaughter to the altar to get saved, to give their life to Christ, if so many of us parents have done, that baby crying? That baby don't know right from wrong. That baby ain't never hurt nobody other than stole a lollipop or didn't share. Why is that baby crying, y'all? Why is that baby filled with so many emotions and tears? Can we say we're allowing our kids to stand in as voodoo dolls, test dummies, effigies of the Christ God, the spiritual energy? And as he shed his tears on the cross and shed his blood for us, that baby is shedding tears and blood and sorrow and pain. She's not feeling nothing from herself. She's feeling from him. She's feeling from the energy of the water that she was born in from her mama, the water that she have drank all her life. Y'all follow me here? I may be going over your head now, but I want you to understand because I want you guys to break free from this right here. I'm trying my best to break free. When I expire, I don't want to come back to this planet. I want to be happy and healthy. I don't want to go after nobody with no ill will and hatred in my heart. I don't give a fuck if you do talk about me. Long as you ain't hit me, and I wish I could get to that point where I could just let you beat my ass and I just die on out. I can't rock with that one. I got to get on your ass, dude, because you made it physical. Emotional, I'm getting there. I ain't perfect. I got my issue. So this emotional shit, I'm the one to tell you I can't take talk. In the Caribbean, they say you need to learn how to take talk. I can't do it. Don't talk to me no any kind of way. I ain't got the capacity. I take your words very literal and serious. If you say again, if you say you love me, I'm gonna take that shit serious. If you say you hate me, I'm gonna make sure I understand. This man said he hate me. I need to back up from him and avoid him so I don't have to do nothing. I take shit literal because I don't want you to incur any more of your karmic wrath due to my idiocy. If I know you don't fuck with me, I'm gonna stay away from you. If I decide to leave your ass alone, I'm gonna make sure I leave you alone. I'm not gonna circle the block, how they call it. Pay attention, people. If we don't learn to break these cycles of depression, anxiety, sadness, and self-talk and self-doubt, we're never going to escape this rock. You're never going to get to another plane where your soul can be free to see the other galaxies, other dimension, other permeate other mindset. Hell, you can't even go and live a life somewhere else because you're too busy sad with the shit you got going on here. And imagine if you die. Your spirit leaves your body. Keep in mind, spirit ain't nothing but, water turned air. When your spirit leave your body, you full of all those emotions. Now you got hanks, you got ghosts, you got souls that are sorrow, you got people that just can't move on. You got motherfuckers sitting right here in your house. They done died in that property 1,000 years ago and they can't leave. And you wonder why the light bulb keep flicking on and off. Because they waited to be reincarnated so they can live that shit over again. Am I making sense? So let's talk about cloud. Let's get in that. The reincarnation thing may be throwing you off. All right, let's get into the cloud. So I showed you guys some faces that was sent to me by one of the people in the soul tribe. Those was her and her husband actual pictures up there that they took from their front door. Those are real pictures. And she circled them and highlighted them. If she's in here, I told her I was going to go live. She'll let you know who she is. But those are real pictures. She was seeing all kind of shit in the clouds. People, she would say, "Do you see that up there?" People look, nah, that's just a motherfucking cloud. So when she sent me the picture, I saw the little bearded white man, old Jesus Christ, old slave master, like from the old movie. And right next to him was two little black kids, and he was looking after them like he was punishing them or he was angry with them. And I was thinking about slave master because that's where my mind at, because we are all slaves to the master of this realm, and the little in our soul and shit that's crying out is exactly what he's looking over me. So I took it as a spiritual gesture like that, like this whole Jesus Christ figure, little Caesar Borgia, the little Jesus Christ figure that was up there looking down, and the two little African American black kids, whatever, indigenous, whatever you want to call them, indigo. They're sitting right there and the slave master looking over these right here. So I said, what if it's not the motherfucking slave master looking over the kids that's sad? What if that cloud is recording everything that happened in the area that lady took them pictures at? Hear me out. If slavery was abolished, I mean, if slavery was 400 years, 500 years in America, whatever, and let's say she lived, that picture came from somebody living in the Carolinas, in the deep South. It happened in the North too, but let's just focus on where our mind directly goes, Georgia's, Alabama's, etc. Let's say that the ground, when that water evaporated, where that cloud was, let's say that the water that evaporated from that ground recorded what happened on that land. Here we go, people, pay attention now. Recorded what happened on that land. And when it came up there in the cloud form, the emotions that was from that land, from that water evaporating above that woman's house in the sky. Did that just tell a story of how two little kids was tortured and how a slave master abused them? Or was that Jesus Christ, Caesar Bonjour energy, the guardian of this galaxy, this earth, looking down on his subjects, and the two kids was a stand-in for, the indigenous people that had their land took from them? Come on now, people. I'd like to think this is an epic story. You got to use this noggin right here. How you gonna become a master, ascended master, if you stick to one damn house? Now that good book, the Bible said when Cain killed Abel, or Abel killed Cain, I don't know. See, that's just how much I'm on the Bible, right? So when one of the brothers killed who, they said the ground opened up and it told me you had did this to your brother. How can the ground open up and talk? So blood is liquid, right? When blood dries, the water from the blood dries, it's vapor, it goes up there to the heavens, it forms clouds and sorrow and sadness. And the only thing whoever looking inside that crystal ball, y'all follow me here now. He go our psychics now, our intuitive readers. They look into that crystal ball and they see that smoke. You see it in every cartoon show, that smoke forming that crystal ball. They telling you exactly what the fuck going on. All the emotions and how us see shit. We see things through emotion, and our emotions are cloud. And that smoke forming that crystal ball, and then you can pierce through that crystal ball and you can read the smoke. You can see what's going on. You can, oh shit, oh yeah, that's what's going on. What's make that different from the all white man in the sky with the white beard and all that shit there, looking down through this big ass globe of ours, this glass dome, looking at the clouds and reading the clouds, seeing who did wrong, who did right. Y'all getting it yet? Are y'all getting it? When have you seen a person actually reading a crystal ball? Crystal ball wasn't filled with crystal. They was open glass. They was a hollowed out crystal glass where somebody would put a little strike a match under there and let the smoke get in there. Then they'll close it. And then the smoke would tell the seer what to see. Now they got us with these fake ass crystal ball where they make a whole ball out of crystals. And now we got to look at the air bubbles and all that shit. You see, spirituality doesn't involve. But let's get back on this right here. People, the reason why we're gonna always continue to cipher here, because we can't get a control over our emotion. It's when you get control over your emotion, your petty issues, your anger. Now let's say happiness is an emotion, joy is an emotion, all that shit there. But when the cloud and the sun is shining down and there's not a cloud in the sky, you can see the big blue baby. That's everybody having fun. That's celebration time. We could go out party, enjoy ourselves. But when it's a storm and it's raining, everybody's sad, scared, depressed. Them your emotions. If we're trapped under the dome, the person that wakes us up every day, they are reading your emotions. This is how you know to wake up sad. This is how you know to wake up and get on your job and do what you got to do. Because the person that's reading your emotion, ancestors, God, etc., they saying, this is what's going on with my people, man. I got to come in. I got to give them insight. So now you having dreams. Oh, this bitch goes deep. I'm telling you. So now all these emotions that accumulated while you were sleeping, while you were crying, while you were getting your ass kicked by the police, while you was getting cheated on by your spouse, while you was sitting up there in your depressed state after you done washed your ass, pissed, shit, it did whatever, brush your teeth, spit out that nasty mouth you just cursed somebody to hell with. All that water evaporates and it goes up there, and now your record is being kept. So now if your record being kept, the person who's reading your energy through that crystal ball, that globe, they're going to send down something to change you because they don't want us trapped here. But the overseers of this dome, this world, the Christ God, dare I say, wants us to stay and keep living this energy out because it gives them a place, a purpose, a home. It gives them a sense of duty. We're under the jurisdiction of maritime law. All this planet ain't nothing but water. It's been recorded in all of the atrocity that done happened over time. Even in the desert where it doesn't get no rain, clouds still form. Is that moisture being sucked out the air? Or is that emotions, people? Everybody have emotions. Are y'all following this? In a place where there is no water vapor whatsoever, a desert, dry as bitch, it rains every now and then. You just look up there and you still see clouds. You take pictures, you still see some form of cloud. These are people going through emotional hardship, people. And again, you wonder why it stormed in Dubai. They created something to which all the people emotions over there from that war in Pakistan and Palestine, I should say, gazed up in there and they washed that motherfucker away. People, I'm just trying to tell you how to stop reincarnating. So let's get into it. How many of y'all got a problem with somebody right now? How many of y'all got a problem with a motherfucker in your circle? How many of y'all just can't stand your baby daddy, can't stand your baby mama? How many of y'all can't stand the police, can't stand the court system? How many of y'all got some kind of anger issue in your heart? How many of y'all want revenge? How many of y'all suffering with depression, anxiety? How many of y'all cry yourself to sleep at night? How many of y'all wake up in the morning and cry? How many of y'all open up a paper and see some shit where a kid done got his head cut off and you cry out of sadness? How many of y'all turn on that news and you see some shit? I'm finna hit your ass real hard right now. How many of you all watch TikTok, your time feed, your Facebook, your Twitter, your X, whatever, and you see atrocities on that bitch? And it makes you sad. And sometimes it'll give you a tearjerker to make you cry. But I'm finna tell you how them clouds really form. We do this thing, what we like to call sighing. What does our breath do? You put our breath up to a glass, it makes that fog, right? What this fogs? It evaporates. It's a form of water, right? It's a form of mist. Now, if you breathe on something so long and you let something keep breathing on it and everybody just in one spot blowing their hot ass breath on something, it's going to turn the water, the droplets going to come down. And guess what? That's all your pain, sorrow, strife, everything dripping down on something, dripping down on somebody. Now, times that time, 9 billion people. All the pain, suffering, strife, that shit is raining back down on us. So sometimes we wearing another motherfucker's energy when we don't even know it. Because we got to wash our ass. We got to cook food. We got to drink. We need some form of liquid in our ass, they say. And we wearing the energies of other people who we probably hurt or who our ancestors hurt in the past because we're under a dome. Nothing escapes. So you think mankind, hundreds of thousands of years old, according to the book, they done died. People done cried over loved ones, sad. Take me with you, Jim. I can't live without them. Been a lot of heartbreak. Women done broke up with men. Men done broke up with women. People done cheated on. Motherfucking murders and death and sadness and loss of job, loss of life. Everything negative under the sun. And from the beginning of time, that shit went up and it precipitated back down. But Baron, I don't know if I can buy that shit. Okay, I'm finna hit you with another one. Let's go to Antarctica. Let's go to the ice wall. Let's go to where all this ice is formed, that these ice cave where you got real live woolly mammoths and you got real live humans trapped inside the ice. How did that ice form, people? Ice is water, right? So at a time where the earth was so plush and beautiful and green all around, a great ice age came. We talking, people. We talking. A great ice age came. And the ice age hit so hard, it flash froze people in their tracks. Translation. A catastrophic event happened on this earth to where people were so shocked they froze in terror. Read between the lines. Now, if we're frozen in terror, we haven't released that. We haven't released it, people. So we are stuck on this planet due to emotional distress. And every time we think we're going to release it, it goes up, it hit that dome, and it come back down on our ass, and it bathes us in the same depressive energy. That's why the oceans are so full now. That's why you got oceans that's full. That's why this planet got water inside it, on top of it, and above it. We can never escape our emotions, so we can never reincarnate. I mean, we can never stop reincarnating. I may be talking crazy. Y'all may not be getting me. Mm, 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 mm. Your emotions, people. Reason why you're not reason why you can't stop reincarnating, and we live in so many fucked up ass life cycles here, and reason why the gurus are lying to us because they're giving us a sense of hope. And they making that shit where we're gonna be sad. How you gonna go a whole lifetime without pissing nobody off? How you gonna go a whole lifetime without looking at a bitch ass and saying, damn, she fine? How you gonna go out there and see a dude with nice pectorals and muscles and shit, somebody you desire, but you can't lust after them? How you gonna sit up and do that shit? How you gonna be starving and not want to eat? That's gluttonous if you eat too much. I got a hunger. I want to satisfy. But then they'll judge you. How many people? I mean, why would they say that? Why would they say these are the laws and the rules and the by guidelines you need to go by? Knowing that shit is gonna be hard and it puts you in a sense of depression to where you can't escape it. And if you can't get past all of those emotions, if you can't live a whole life without troubles, without sorrow, without woes, then you are forced to come back here. Do y'all see the setup? And y'all will pay these yandis, these gurus, and all these other people to sit up there and tell you only thing you have to do is meditate and pray. And boy, you can end this cycle. Only thing you got to do is lift up, and only thing you got to do is talk to your ancestors. The only thing you got to do is, man, you got to get your goddamn emotions under control. That's the first step to getting off this motherfucking rock, not reincarnating, going to your glory outside of this dome. They can send as many rockets up there. They can blast that bitch with as many spaceships as they want. But until you can get your emotions under control to where you can pass through those separate water barriers to get outside this motherfucking dome, this firmament, you're gonna forever be trapped here. Because at one point in the game, you're gonna see something that scare you. At one point in your life, you're gonna see something that's gonna piss you off. You're gonna hear something. One point in your life, somebody gonna do you something. One point in your life, you're gonna do somebody something. And then when you get that energy, you're gonna start this bitch all over again. So just for the show of hands, how many of y'all think that y'all don't get to come back here when you die? How many of y'all think that y'all ain't gonna constantly get another lifetime when you die? Have you done something so good in your lifetime that all of the pain and sorrow you ever felt, Jesus, source, spirit gonna say, let's not reincarnate and recycle this person. Let's not do it. They done did enough. Let's let them go back. So people, so let me tell you something. I used to be under the thing that if I'm a good person and I did right and I loved and liked and did everything, cherished everybody, did the right thing, tried to adhere to everybody, right? And not get in no fight, that karma, the universal laws would sit up there and say, hey man, what job well done, son. We finna let you off this bitch and now I'm finna go give you your own world where you can create in your own mind. You're gonna be a seed. And then I thought about it. I say, I'm not really moving nothing because I got hatred in my heart for somebody. Somebody hurt me really bad. Now, if somebody talk about me or insult me or lie on me, that shit give me pain. I cry sometimes. I sweat. I be so mad. I'm like, oh, I can't stand them motherfuckers. But I gotta get on here and be a sweet spiritual guru, right? I gotta get up here and tell y'all, hey, it's a chance you could get off this rock. No more. I'm being real with you. You ain't getting off this bitch until you learn to control your emotion. You forever stuck here till you learn to control your emotion. You can't go your whole life being happy, not inflicting some kind of damage on somebody. Because just like there's always somebody that love the hell out of you, there's somebody that hate the fuck out of you too. So how can we ever get out of this rock? But let's say for instance, you come back and you live a good motherfucking life. They say you come back and you live a good life. Okay. You ain't fuck with nobody, ain't nobody get mad at you, you ain't wrong nobody, you ain't do nothing but sit on your ass and do nothing. If y'all don't mind me asking, what group of people know how to do that? I'll wait. What group of people know how to do that? What group of people sit inside monasteries and just meditate all day? They bow to each other. They don't sit up there and give no, they lower their voice. They do everything right. They don't cause no trouble. A mosquito could be biting them on their motherfucking head. They'll sit up there and endure the pain till the mosquito get full. Cause I don't want to strike the mosquito because his energy, he'll get pissed off at me and I have to redo this bitch over again. So they'll go through all that shit. Snakes sitting up there sucking on their motherfucking toe, poisoning the fuck out of them. They'll sit up there and die on that. Well, I ain't coming back. Can you go your life without any human interaction? Can you go your life sitting down, not living it? And let me ask you a question. Let's say for the monks that think they got it figured out. Do you think your own self is happy that you didn't get to experience fucking? You didn't get to experience love. You didn't get to experience various foods. You didn't get to experience watching a movie that gave you a fright, watching a love story that made you hope and wish and pray for something. Do you think your inner monologue, your inner self is happy with how you manage your shit just because you sat up there in a temple and was afraid to live a life? You're going to die afraid. And when you die, that energy, your soul, that spirit is going to say, you was afraid to live life. And you're going to have all this regret. And you're going to come your ass right back here because what is regret? It's a sorrow-based emotion. That is sorrow-based emotion is going to form that cloud, that water. Your spirit is going to get trapped and it's going to precipitate down. So now let's go on how them Buddhist monks do shit. Now your soul, your water is going to feed the grass. Now everybody gonna drink you out the ocean. You're gonna grow fruits and vegetables. You're gonna wash away sand from people. You're gonna quench people's thirst. You're gonna be in some form of servitude. Now that same water that you came down to be a healing joy, you're gonna come down in a rain. You could possibly come down in a raindrop and wash away a bitch house. You could come down in a raindrop that can make somebody slip and fall and break their fucking neck. Y'all see the trap, people? See, I'm just telling you how I see it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm telling you how I see it. But I think if I think happy thoughts and I do good deeds and I get my emotions under control, even when you scorn me, you hurt me, you fuck me over, if I can sit up there and allow that energy to come out and say, I hate that motherfucker. I choke the fuck out, twist that bitch head off and kick it up the road, god damn it, fuck them. If I could just get that energy out right there, then I do this. And I sigh. And I let out all that sorrow and pain. And I still got time to sit up there and think a happy thought. Man, damn, I could use some Marco's motherfucking pizza. Whew. Yeah. Oh, man, I got a beautiful wife over there. I got a loving house. Got a nice car outside. We can start speaking positive energy. Did you see what I just showed you guys how to do there? See, we're going to sigh if we release all the pain and anger. But right behind that, our breath is still going to form some kind of film. So now, all our spirit, our breath, that water that we can create, if we blow on a window, talk on a window, spit out our mouth, get too close, it can form positive vibes to go up there and dissipate all this negative shit that these clouds take in. Y'all follow me so far? Ooh, petty and intuitive said something now. Transmute. Oh, I love when y'all use big words like that. Make me feel like I'm smart because I know what it means. Transmute, transmogrification. Oh my God, this is all spiritual alchemy. Oh boy, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Transmuting the energy. Somebody know this. Y'all been listening to another guru online, haven't you? Drop his link. I want to listen to him or her too. Thank you, Lily Rose. I am pretty smart. Yatta! Everybody, do y'all get why we are stuck on this motherfucking rock? It ain't because you're a bad person. It ain't because you hating your neighbor. It ain't because you want to fuck somebody up. It's all simply because we don't know how to control our emotions. If they strung Jesus Christ's ass up on the cross and he had to tell his father, forgive them for they know not what they do, he was pissed off. Bitch, I came to save them and they done stabbed me. They done put this throwing on my ass, man. They done whipped me and shit. They done. I can't even go back and fuck my old lady because if they know I'm fucking her, they gonna kill her too. Yeah, that man loved Mary, both of them. And you don't think he went, and you think he went to that cross happy to give his life for us? That man had so much sorrow, pain, and ill intent to this motherfucking world that bitch, we wearing this motherfucking skin now. We get washed by his sorrow, his pain. That's why you don't feel fucking good when it rains. That's why you're afraid of the water. Everybody want to cover their head, and why you think you do that? Hold on, hold on. Y'all get a little book like this, knowing you got big ass heads and big ass hairdo. Why, if the rain is such a good thing, why instinctively we want to hide from it, cover from it? Why do we build fucking shelters to get away from it? Because internally we know that it's stopping us from reincarnating, people. We are constantly bathed in sorrow and sin. Y'all never thought about it like that, did you? Now, everything that happened on your property, everything that happened in your lifetime, you have a memory and you remember it. Remember what I did last time? What is it, Keta I was talking about? Yeah, Keta from the last Monday morning prayer. Keta. You live out a distant memory. And when it comes to your head, it's still, although it might have been a good memory, but that memory ain't here no more. That person ain't here no more. So you're gonna get that sorrow and you're gonna get that pain inside you, and it's gonna make you feel sad. And that sadness gonna go up there to heaven, and the clouds gonna catch it. And them clouds gonna rain it down back on you. Then it's gonna rain it down on your children. So now your children get in dreams of shit that done happened to you. Your kids reliving your life. Your brother and sister reliving your life. You wonder how two people can be in two different motherfucking states, and on a rainy day they call each other. Man, you remember when we were young and mama abused us and shit. You never call and say that shit on a sunny day. It always when the skies is gloomy. You want to connect with your sibling because we all washed in this blood of sorrow and we all got to deal with this fucking issue. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? People, how are we gonna not reincarnate? By not listening to the gurus for sure. We can't listen to them people. Them people gonna give you a endless bunch of motherfucking laws and tasks that you cannot fulfill to save your fucking skin. And then when you come fall short of the glory of what they tell you need to do, nam yam yo reiki kyo, now you got sorrow, depression, anxiety. Now you're worrying about some man behind you with a scythe in the club you in the head and take your soul, drag you to hell. Now because I don't get along with my daughter and I don't get along with my son, I'm a bad fucking mama. I'm a bad daddy. You get rid of this reincarnation cycle, people, by getting control of your damn emotion. So what, you don't like me? I don't like you either. I'm not gonna hold that shit till it swell up in my mind and bring me to tears of sorrow and pain. So what, you don't like me? I don't like you. So what, you cheated on me and broke my heart? Okay, somebody gonna do the same to you. Fuck you. I'm out. So what, you don't like my children? I don't like yours either. Or well, I love your kids. Well, that's you don't like me on that's your fucking issue. We ain't got to sit up there and get vengeance and go back and fuck a bitch up for fucking with us. That's keeping the reincarnation cycle going because we got to sit up there and put emotion to it. We got to perspire and sweat to it. We gotta cry behind it. We gotta feel some sort of pain. That's the clouds catching that shit and it's gonna rain back down on us. And you think you're getting away with it. And nope, you ain't getting away with it. You just asking to get washed with it on another day when them clouds fully form and come get your ass. You're gonna be reminded of it. The way we gonna beat this reincarnation cycle, they keep telling us we got to get our control over our emotion. We got to stop sitting out there and letting everybody else dictate our emotions. Some people are goddamn plants. Some people are spiritual fucking plants put in your life to keep this shit going. Some of these motherfucking women get on this bitch right here and they claim they so spiritual and they'll sit up there and they'll get in your life and wreak motherfucking havoc. Some of these motherfucking spiritual dudes will come to you saying how much they want to change the earth with you and build shit, and they'll get in your life and fuck your shit up. And that's their job because they're agents of chaos. They're supposed to do that. God, spirit, source, the watcher, assigns that person to come and wreak havoc in your fucking life. So when you find somebody that's treating you good, you can't trust that person. You cry. You got somebody treating you like a champ, like the man you wanted. You know you are, like the woman you know you are, and then you can't trust that motherfucking person because you're so fucking scared. So now you end up hurting that person, create more sorrow and carnage and chaos and more tears that it rain down on you, and that's how you get fucking judged. You don't get judged by some motherfucker in the sky. Sky daddy, sky mama. You get judged by your own motherfucking sins, sorrows, fears, and sprinkles, I should say. They had that shit going around, sprinkle, sprinkle, and they can't do nothing but talk shit. This is what I'm going through, sprinkle, sprinkle. Then they had the drizzle, drizzle man movement. Oh, I need all this done, drizzle, drizzle. Where's the positivity in that? Oh, it's a joke, no doubt. Where's the positivity in it? That you don't see the curse? Oh, y'all didn't think that was a curse, huh? Sprinkle, sprinkle, drizzle, drizzle. I saw the shit. That's why I say, damn, maybe I should do a video about the drizzle, drizzle. And I say, no, I ain't gonna be petty. That's out of my wheelhouse. But why would you say sprinkle, sprinkle to somebody? Why people ask that question? If what I'm saying aren't the truth, why would I cast a spell on you and have a conversation about you, about your manhood, about your gender, about whatever the fuck you got going on? And I say sprinkle, sprinkle, slash, as a matter of fact, bitch. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna constantly read you in your rights and tell you in your ass, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Where's the positivity in that other than a laugh, turning somebody into a joke? Where's the joy in the drizzle, drizzle movement, man? Get my toes done, have none, open the door for me. All that shit, that drizzle, drizzle. Where's the joy? These are curses that the internet and the powers that be to create chaos in your life is telling you this is the shit that's keeping you stuck to this fucking planet. Notice it's about water, drizzle, sprinkle. Wow. Am I making sense? If I'm not making sense, Baron, this right here, booty, baby. This ideology that you're talking about is straight booty. I, I don't know what to say. I don't know if this came out right. Y'all know I'm not so good with putting words together and putting things together. That's why I say it's an epic movie. Virgo Mama, spitting fat like the Monday morning prayer. Thank you. Oh, I'm saying the code word for the troll. Trolls, be good now, goddamn it. I got the best moderator in the game, baby. She on payroll. Watch it, trolls. People, all these curses. Hold on. Let me give you another one. Don't piss me off. That's water. That's anger. Don't piss me off. I piss on your grave. I piss on your leg. I piss on your head. Damn, she was full of, hold on, she was put full of piss and vinegar. All these water references of anger, emotional strife. Let's talk about the word revenge. Revenge. That is a damn energy that makes shit flow backwards. the flow of energy backwards. Revenge, because when you're vengeful, shit is going forward. But when you're revenge, that energy is flowing backwards. Do you see how we get trapped here and how they use these fucking words to trap us? We think we doing something good. You go into the dollar store burning a candle on a bitch, knowing that they shouldn't get that candle because you probably done did something worse to somebody else, and you just can't let that shit go. You can't control your emotions. Get over it. Get over yourself, people. I had to get over myself. You don't think ain't nobody ever hurt me? You don't think a bitch talk about me that I want to burn your ass to cinder? But I don't. You don't think I want to block damn near half of the motherfuckers I know that fuck me over? I don't. Because I done did some dumb shit in my life. I done did some goop shit in my day. So I got to learn to control my emotion with it, because guess what? That's the only way I'm going to escape. Do I got to do something to you? No. Do I want to? Fuck yeah. Is it hurting me? Am I going to cry? Yes. But wash me clean with my tears. Let them see, okay, I understand. These tears you feeling is the tears of sorrow, regret that I did it. Yes, wash me clean, so I don't have to feel it no more. And once you wash that sorrow from me, I'm not going to cry about that again. I'm not going to let you put me in that energy to feel sad, depressed, unworthy, that I'm going to cry. People, this is the talk of a master teacher. I'm bucking everything these motherfuckers done taught you. You don't get the right to get revenge. If they, just because they hurt your emotion, if they physically touch you, beat the shit out of them, you go motherfucking hard. You make their family sad. You make their family hate you. Get that shit up out you. You definitely don't get to kill nobody, because their blood is going to cry out, and their blood is going to be stained with anger, sorrow, madness, fear, doubt, depression. That shit going to go up there and create a motherfucking cloud and rain on your fucking head. If you pissed off at somebody and you piss on their grave, or you piss on somebody, guess what? That piss gonna evaporate, go into that cloud. Now that shit gotta come back down in the form of washing on somebody. You spit on a bitch. You make a pregnant woman mad. Hell, let's really get down to some dumb shit. A nigga come in, he fucking the shit out of you, and he nutting you with all that motherfucking anger. You go sit your ass on the toilet and you try to pee it out, ladies. That shit gonna hit that water, all that nasty nut, anger, energy, fuck shit, lies, cheat. That shit going there. Your ass feeling sorry like you just got rolled and fucking roll hard and put away wet. Lord have mercy. Another motherfucking saying of that water energy. Chick sitting up there fucking you, and she got malice in her heart, dude. She fucking on you, skeeting on you, whatever the fuck, creaming on you. That's liquid, man. It evaporates. You wash it off and it goes down the drain. That shit got to go somewhere and get up there. Now, all that pure nastiness is falling down on your ass or somebody you know, a relative or something. Come on now. And you think we gonna get off this dome by sitting up there having anger and hatred and malice in us? Every liquid come out of our body carries a motherfucking tone, carries a fucking energy. Every liquid in the motherfucking ocean, every drop is different, because everybody emotion is different. And that shit permeates and it precipitates back down, and it holds us here. It's locking us here, because we're going to drink that water. We're going to cook with that water. We're going to eat that water. We're going to wash our ass with that water. And you think we got a chance at escaping this bitch if we don't learn to control our emotions. The greatest line came out about a couple years ago, and maybe I'm late, it probably came out a little bit more, when I heard somebody say for the first time, fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings, nigga. I say, man, I just feel so bad. The dude say, man, fuck your feelings. I'm like, huh? You not acknowledging that I'm feeling bad for what the fuck you did? Man, fuck you and fuck your feelings too. I instantly say, well, fuck you too. And you know what that did for me? That gave me a sense like, I ain't got to fault with this nigga. I'm all right. Fuck him. I ain't got to be mad at him. He's a piece of shit. No harm, no foul. I know how you feel, bitch. Now you know how I feel. We Gucci. I wanted that man to acknowledge my feeling so he can be sad. That's why we trapped in our own motherfucking cycle of reincarnation with ourselves, with our mates. I can't get over the fact that a motherfucker left me. Who? I'm him. I can't get over that this bitch won't date me. I'm her. And you're sad about it. You go home picking yourself apart, knowing there's somebody out there that's gonna treat you good. But you're gonna recycle that fucking energy and you're gonna cry about it, you're gonna think about it, you're gonna beat off and think about them, you're gonna whack off and think about them. They not even in your energy no more. And you creating charges. And you think that the heaven, them clouds ain't gonna catch that shit when it evaporate, no matter how small it is, no matter the molecule, and it gonna rain back down on your head, that sorrow. And you think you're gonna get off this rock and go live a different life with a different energy in a different galaxy, no matter how you go to one of the other 23 Earths out there. Do y'all get what I'm saying, people? Until you learn to control your damn emotion, don't gotta get no revenge, make the energy flow backwards. If you just go ahead and just let the bitch flow like it is, water eventually dries up. Because what happens when something flows? It evaporates and it has no malintent to it. It's just flowing. It's just flowing, baby. And it feels good just to let the emotion flow. But we want to get and go against the grain, go against the current, go against the tide. All this shit is in water where we just fucking up. And every time we disturb that water, it evaporates just that much better because we put force and we block this flow. And it goes up there to the heavens and it tell that bitch block my flow. Okay, then rain down on their ass, let them know they hurt you. People, how y'all like this talk? I just told you what a cloud was. So I gave you three things. I told you how clouds are created. I told you how you sit up here and how you stay trapped in this dome. And then I told you what the dome made out of. How many of y'all gonna try to control your emotion and stop trying to live by the universal karmic laws? Stop living by them karmic laws and by them 7 sins and by any other these number 52 laws and 12 laws of karma, 7 laws of sins, and all these other man-made ideas that's stopping you from achieving your glory in the afterlife, becoming ascended masters, getting off this motherfucking prison planet. Stop trying to adhere to these fucking laws and regulation that was made by some guru sitting up there with his leg over his shoulder pointing at a motherfucking tree. Stop doing that shit. Just learn to control your emotions. Learn how to forgive. Don't forget, just learn how to forgive, learn how to control your emotion, learn how not to seek revenge unless they put their hands on you. Beat that ass. Learn how to get over your fucking self and learn how to live and let live. I guarantee you won't come back in this bitch. I just gave you the recipe. I'm working on it myself. If I die right now, I know I'm coming back because baby, I just cursed the motherfucker out and I just cried right before I got on this motherfucking thing. Because I talked to somebody that was so goddamn beautiful on the inside. I cried. I shedded some tears. So that blew my motherfucking mind, right? So I know I got some work to do. People, we all do. Go back. I put a lot of shit in it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to talk and make it flow and be cute. But I hope y'all get this. I hope y'all get this. All right, everybody. I done kept you for an hour. I just wanted y'all go back and watch that. Listen to what that video said. A little 11, 13-minute video I made. Go back and watch it. See what they say. Understand what I'm saying. Every liquid on this planet that comes from you creates a cloud. Blood, piss, shit, snot, whatever. It creates a cloud. Definitely your tears. Every liquid that come out your body create a cloud. And when it create that cloud, that shit rain down on you. And if you have done something horrible with those emotions, it's gonna bathe your ass and coat your ass in your sin. And then you're gonna have to get that shit up off you. And don't let nobody tell you Jesus Christ gave his blood to save your soul or the great sacrifice. That man was in torture and pain up there on that fucking cross. He hated us. And that emotion, that's why he told his daddy, don't bring the wrath on these people. They don't know what they do. He told his daddy to forgive us. He never said, I forgive y'all for what y'all do. He said, Lord, Father, forgive them before they know not what they do, as they sticking a knife in this man motherfucking side. Bitch, I hate you. I hate all y'all motherfuckers. I tried to save y'all. Fuck y'all. That's what he was saying in his head. But he just, daddy, let me hate. This my hate, not yours. And then the Sky Father, his father, say, man, fuck this shit, bitch. He said, I'm gonna spare these motherfuckers for a time being because of you, son. But I see what they did. And he say, trap their ass here. He had a conversation. He said, trap their ass. Them motherfucking humans should not get off this planet. Keep their ass here. Recycle them bitches. They should not be in the universe with good people like us. They should not be up here with the angels. And he put a dome around this bitch. There you go. They done. They trapped. So they learn how not to be so fucking emotional. I was just trying to help them. That's what the Jesus Christ said when they put his ass on. How did y'all like this? How did y'all like this? I'm trying to be a master teacher to y'all. I'm trying to teach y'all this shit without telling y'all what to think. I just want y'all to think for yourself. Hey, Red Star. Yeah, I'm a Christian. I'm Christian like a motherfucker. So Christian that I think Jesus didn't like no motherfucking body. I'm a real Christian. Everybody, I'm finna let y'all go. Y'all can rewatch it. Take the message. All right, everybody. The Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. See you guys Monday morning. Have a good one.